Howdy, Beefalo Bart here, and welcome. Just getting geared up here. Let's see, try something a little bit different here. And let's take... No, you know what? Let's take the El Toro. And I don't need you. Don't need you. So, tonight's hunt, I'm going to do black bear with a 300 and black-tailed deer with the cap and ball traditional black powder. I've got a scope on it. I'm only going to carry 10 rounds. I doubt that I'm going to see that many aminals. So, let's just carry a little extra 454 ammo. 357, 44. There we go. Got 6 rounds in that box, 3 rounds in that box. Ugh, okay. Let's make sure we got the right colors. Deer. Don't need the hog. Carry elk just for the hell of it. Yeah, I guess that'll be fine. There's really nothing for bear, call-wise, and my traditional clothes. I'm not going to be using the Jeep this time. And of course, it's raining, naturally. Yeah, that's fine. So, let's go ahead and get loaded up and head over. I've got a stand set up just on the other side of this little hill here on the islands. Which, usually by the time I get there, something's popped up. This has been a pretty productive site. And this is on Red Feather Falls. Not my usual spot for elk. I have one location for the whitetail and other deer, another location. But for just general, for bear and moose and blacktail, this seems to be pretty good overall. Location... Wrong button. As you can see, due north, right up here. You know, I've added both of these, the tent and the tower here, but just southeast from the campfire location. It's been pretty productive. In fact, I've used this same location. I didn't have this stand up for a long time. I was just using a speak of the devil. Let's go ahead and crouch and get across the water. I'm not going to start calling until I get on dry land, and I'm going to try to skirt up the hill to the left. The reason why I'm not going to call is I want to get out of this water because the water will actually spook them now. And with Doofus walking behind me here. But I want to get some elevation. So I'll get on the top of this hill. Now that I'm out of the water. And a dummy's out of the water. Go ahead and get a call. Tonight's drink of choice, of course, coffee, Orange Crush, and Alka-Seltzer Cold Formula. Not mixed together. The Alka-Seltzer and Orange Crush, yes. Well, I have made that mistake of not paying attention while I'm doing something and drop the Alka-Seltzer in the coffee. Not a good combo. Yes, I did try it. Lovely bitter aftertaste. Because the medication doesn't always dissolve. So that last little bleh. Alright, so it's beeping like there was a mushroom here or something. There we go. For those who are interested in this game, it is free to download, free to play. You do start off with a basic rifle, a little single barrel shotgun, and just bare necessities. Camp out on this rock because that deer is not far away. Go ahead and call one more time. Oh, God. I'm going to go ahead and check it, even though that's not what I'm hunting for right now, and I should have brought a frickin' bow. But I need the black powder rifle for the blacktail. That moose is closed. Damn it. So what I'm wanting to do is, anybody who's interested in playing, who would like to join in on the stream, and we have had it set up before, is the with Discord, would have the other person on Discord talking instead of using the in-game voice or in-game chat. And I've got it set up to where my streaming software will pick up the audio from the Discord channel. Ah, damn it, that moose is coming right for me. That blacktail buck is like right over here somewhere. Frickin' moose is right there. And he's not even a good moose. I mean, he's okay. Yes, dear. Thank you. I'm going to have to shoot him, because if he gets too close, he'll spook, and he'll spook my deer, and I'm going to lose out on everything. Bitch, I will kill you. Yes, female dog is a bitch. And he spooked. Okay. But did he spook my deer? And you've got this, and then you've got Call of the Wild also, but I prefer this one. I've got both, but this one is actually free to download and free to play. Alright, you lay down. Thank you. Should have done that beforehand. But, yeah. For those who want to join in, can do, that is a doe. I don't care about her. Now, I've got to have a specific score on the blacktail. But, beggars can't be choosers. In fact, the fact that it probably spooked because of the moose. Might be better off just go ahead and head over to my stand. Yeah, with joining in on the game, like I said, if you want to go ahead and get it, it's free to download, free to play. But you only get the 243 bolt action rifle, which is only ethical. And yes, if you shoot something that is not an ethical kill in this game, you don't get any points for it. No points, i.e. no money. So, yes, shut up, doe. So you are limited to the species that you can hunt. But you also get the 12 gauge single barrel shotgun, and as far as I remember, you get birdshot, buckshot, and slugs. The combination of those three will kill pretty much everything in the game. Let me see. What do I see? Saw something running this way. And there's me a deer out there. Yeah, I know you guys couldn't have seen that at all. But I did see something standing there. And I saw something else run. So we are going to walk down here. This might be the one that called earlier. I did a hunt not long ago, well, about a month and a half, 2 months ago, or whatever, that on a stream where I used the 243 and a single barrel shotgun. And that's going to be the doe running right there. It's fine. No points for you anyway. My luck, I'll find a huge black bear also while I'm trying to get over here to this blacktail. No, this isn't some kind of racist hunt. Only going after black bear and black-tailed deer. These are just two missions that I haven't finished the entire line of yet. Oh God, you got 3 does with them. 4. Let's see, 4 does. There's a buck there, and I thought that buck was still on the island. No. Damn, 2 more does right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 does. Where'd the buck go? Alright, he's going that way. It's going to suck. So I'm not going to be able to do any calling right now because if the does come, they'll spook everything. But yeah, on that hunt, I actually came out here on this map and used the 12 gauge single barrel and slugs and was able to drop black bear, moose. I don't think I saw any black-tailed deer, but I know I killed at least a bear and a moose with that single barrel shotgun. Not easy because there's no scopes, no decent sighting option on it. It's just meh at best, but was able to make the kill. Efficient kills. Alright, so I've got to start thinking about my approach here. Shit. You're close. You're going to spook. You're walking away. So what we'll do is, for those who don't already have the game or who don't have any extra stuff, extra fancy cool weapons. Oh, I see you right there. Can be done as kind of a training hunt. Teach you the ways to be able to harvest things. Now, whenever you do make a kill that is an ethical kill, alright, let's get across the water quietly here. When you harvest it, and here's the shit. There's that shitty moose again. I mean, not horrible, but I don't want the moose. When you make a kill that's ethical, son of a bitch. Told you. Just my luck. Female. Okay, I don't need a female. I need a male over a certain score, and that's not it. That buck may not be high enough score either, but I'm going to try it. So I can kill that bear and it would yield points, and then I can harvest the animal and I will get points that will come back as GM, which is game money. I just need to get over here to my stand. Quit chasing them, make them come to me, because this is going to get screwy. If that bear had been high enough points, I'd go after the bear. That's just a thing. Or if that moose was better and I wasn't doing these missions, I'd go after him. But I'm after specific stuff and specific points. You bitch. Go away. You're running right over next to my frickin' stand. So the more GM you gather up, the GM you can then use to purchase new weapons, new clothing, more ammunition, things of that nature. As far as I remember, the 12 gauge shotgun, you automatically free get refills, and I think on the 243 ammo as well, because they are the free guns. I believe you get those refilled. I never really use them much, but so you won't really have to worry about that. Let's see if we can get that stand. One downfall that I don't like about multiplayer is if I kill an animal and I'm walking over to harvest it, or say you kill an animal and you're walking over to harvest it and I run over there and I harvest it right in front of you, I can get your money. I can steal your money and your points and get credit for the kill even though you fired the shot. So I don't really like that aspect of it. And it's deemed to be okay in the mind of the game and so forth. All right, you lay down right there. Me stand. Start calling. So I don't like that aspect. So there has to be some honesty for me, for whoever I hunt with, because I hunted with one individual, and I will never hunt with him again because he's shooting at moose with 243, knowing good and damn well that it's not ethical, and it keeps me from being able to make the kill. That I'd make a kill, he'd run over and harvest it in front of me, and I'm like, dude, what the hell? That was my shit. So you really got to kind of know who you're hunting with. Damn you. Come on over here. Big old sexy mofo. I see you. That's one I want. So one of the first things that I recommend for anybody that wants to do that, let me know on Discord. We'll get you in game. We'll do a hunt. We can talk back and forth. Oh yeah, that should be good enough for this. Let's range a target. 220. We'll let him get to about 150-ish. Son of a bitch. Really? Oh my. 100 to 180 on score. And how much were you? 105 to 180. Damn it. And there's another one over there somewhere. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. What are you coming? Our buck over there. Behind the tree. Next to a doe. That was not a good shot. I knew it as soon as I pulled the trigger. Because somebody sent me a message on Discord. Not a private message or anything, but Senti Office just launched. Alright, in 6 days when I get done reloading. What in the hell is your problem? Well, I know that's not going to be a thing. He's dead. Really? I get the long range shot, but I didn't get the short range shot. It's a little high and to the right, so that would have been probably listed as a gut shot. I'm assuming that's the same one. Are we done? Thank you. And let's go ahead and tag him. this way. And send to office. I'll grab it sometime. I still haven't updated the Gang Warfare yet. I have the Unity version, which I don't even use Unity. Alright, so that's Blacktail there. Because this one here ran, if this is the same one here, ran in a complete circle and then stopped where it was right about in here. And that's when I shot it. And it's still roaming. Yep, 2 shots. Okay, same one. Alright. Mission making nice completed. All I needed for the deer. Now I can go after bear. For bear, it's one of those potluck pick. You know, that female that I saw earlier, cool. Really? Just heard a buck call right over that way. So yeah, this area is not bad for bear, but usually I find it's my best luck for bear is moving along the edge of the water. They seem to be near the creeks. I don't need any more black-tailed deer right now. I don't need any moose. In fact, the final moose mission, was it this island right here? Of the moose missions, and on the missions, you can complete those as well, and completing missions will grant you more GM as well, which is good. Anything you can do to generate GMs, if you didn't want to, for some reason, to actually spend any real money, so you just never want to, give them a penny, which I have given them plenty of pennies. I know between me, my brother, and my boy Eagle, we've helped to make sure that a tree kiwi gets his kid through college. But the free stuff using GM, you can get pretty much everything there is in game. All the different weapons, ammo, tents, binoculars, spotting scopes, rangefinders, pistols, rifles, shotguns, bows, crossbows. You can get all with GM. See, I don't need any more frickin' deer. But I'm going to kill him. He not bad. He's one of the 4 bucks that I saw. I'm actually going to pull up to this rock. And since I don't have to use the black powder rifle anymore, I can use that. That's where I thought, while the rifle was recoiling, I thought I saw something else there. I always zoom back whenever I get done, so that whenever I go to use the rifle the next time, so like right now, if I go to pull the rifle back out, it's going to be on minimum zoom. Because if it's on full zoom, if I'm looking for that deer, and I throw the rifle up, where the hell is it? So you can see by zooming back out, it just makes it a bit more handy. But usually right along that far bank is where I see a lot of bear. and then all along the riverbanks. I see a branch over there that keeps messing with my mind there. Yeah, I'm looking at something that's maybe... I don't know if you guys can see the downed deer that I just shot. Because you're looking at it in 720p, I'm looking at it on a 32-inch monitor at 1080p. I can see, to me, it's maybe 2 millimeters tall. For you guys, it's probably going to be about 1 millimeter or less, depending on what size screen you're watching it on. But I see, oh shit, I see a bear. I see variations in the pixels and so forth. Even my old blind ass. Who's a bear? Female, 13 and 19. It's probably the other one. And yes, I'm going to go ahead and shoot that bear. Because it's GM, and what am I going to do? Let it just run away? I have the ammo. But will I get a shot here like so? Where'd you go? It's nothing. Sometimes with the foliage, the way that it draws, that I can see it from here. And then I throw a scope up, and the foliage actually blocks visibility of it. It was just right. That's a... what are you? Doe. Alright, if you look at the water, you can't walk through the deep water stuff. Alright, I see the bear there. But then, you see, now there's that in the way. So I don't have a shot here. You can't cross the deep water. You have to find little shallow sections to be able to cross. I don't want to take a crouched shot at this distance. The more you use a rifle, the higher you can level it up. The higher the level you are with that particular weapon, the more stable it is whenever you're trying to shoot. So if you're trying to shoot from a prone position, naturally you're going to be more stable, but you're still going to have a little bit of movement. Whereas, let's just focus on getting this deer, and then I'll shoot the bear. And the higher you get leveled up wise on that particular weapon, you can start taking more precise-ish shots from kneeling position or standing if you have to. But at worst case scenario, I tried to at least kneel. Yes, this wasn't a great one. Horrible. I would be happy with that in real life, but see, I can sell it, and I'm going to get 65 GM for selling that animal. And there's my bear. Not going to be able to make this shot, am I? See, I can't even see it now. I can see it there, and then there we go. Nice, good, clean shot. I've got one shot left. I have more ammo in my backpack, but I got one shot left in this. So, so harvesting ethical animals will get you more and more GM. The better the quality of the animal, the more points you're going to get, the more GM you're going to get. Word tagged the location of my dead bear. But I thought I saw one over there. Perhaps just seeing things. And it's not uncommon also to come over here. I'll pick this one up. If I follow back on my tracks over to my stand, who knows? I might see something else back over there. Now, I have spent a few bucks here and there on premium equipment. In fact, everything but the doe bleeds that I have with me right now is premium or stuff that I've paid for with real currency. Damn it, I see another deer. Yep, definitely not high enough. The range-finding binoculars, well worth their weight. Especially if you're going to start using a bow or pistols or things of that nature. Specifically the bow comes in really handy for knowing your ranges. To know that the snake bite is the one pin that it has is set perfectly for 100 feet. Not a bad looking deer. Not great, but not bad. In real life, I'd be tickled pink to have something like that. I'm not going to take a shot right now. But I know where it is. I want to get... I'm always looking, and that's one of the things I'm always saying to people I hunt with. ABL, always be looking. Looking for animals, looking for a place to shoot from. If you're tracking an animal, try to figure out where, like right over here, would be higher ground, get a more stable shot. You know, that kind of stuff. If I lay down the prone here, am I going to be able to get a shot? No, because of the foliage. If you're standing up normal, you're going to make more noise. So if you think that you're going to be close to an animal like that moose, damn it, you got to go. We keep crossing paths here, and you're just going to have to go bye-bye. Alright, so now that I'm empty, I have no shells whatsoever. If I hit I to go on my inventory, it's going to automatically prompt me to get more ammo from the backpack. And you hit resume game, and there we go. 10 more rounds of ammo. So much for that bucktail. But I keep running into this same moose, so sooner or later, he's going to kill me or I'm going to kill it. So, whatever. I was hoping to find some good bear. Keep getting sidetracked because of the animals here. But, is that a frickin' bear? Can't cross here. The final moose mission. You know, each of the missions starts off really, really easy. Like, spot the tracks from a moose. Okay. Second mission might be ID the call of a moose. Okay. So they start off really, really simple, and they start getting more and more difficult. You know, sometimes they will tell you, well, you have to use a specific weapon that you may not have that weapon. So the logical thing would be to, oh, I don't have that weapon, I need to buy it. In the past, there was no really, well, in the early days of the game, there was no buying guns with GM. They might have had one or two here and there, but you had to use real money to buy all the stuff. But now that they've changed the business model for it, now all the weapons pretty much can be bought with GM or EM, which is the premium currency. I see something down there, down the river. Come on, drum roll. Me. I'll take it. It is a doe. See, I spotted movement down there. Wiggle on her tail and shake that ass. Yeah. So this river would be good for, walking down this stream, checking the banks on either side. Usually pretty good for bear. I've fired entirely too many shots over this way. I'm pretty sure I've burned this section. Things getting spooked. Excuse me. But the final moose mission, usually whenever you get to the end of them, though, if you can get past the ones, well, you have to use this weapon and that weapon and this weapon. I think the whitetail one, you had to use 5 different weapons to kill them. So, really, it was kind of hard to do all in one hunt. Weird. Seeing things over there. There's like pixels drawing in the air. From here, it looks like little speckles. I don't know if you guys should be able to see it down on the screen. But that's actually trees that are slowly starting to get into render distance. But looked like it might have been a flock of birds or something. The final moose mission is, and then I'm going to get this down so I can get done with the story. You have to kill a charging moose, a male moose. So you have to, it has to be charging you whenever you kill it. So first off, now you got to run around and find one, get it pissed off to come charge at you, because sometimes it'll just spook and flee. And then, well, okay, you got to go find another one, or keep chasing the same one until it gets pissed off and comes charging at you. Well, as a prime example, we use this bush right here. Okay, so this is the one that I finished off. All right, so I stalked with him. I was using the double barrel side-by-side shotgun. So I got to about this distance right here away from him before it finally just said screw you and started charging. And it charged at me at full force, and I unloaded both barrels with slugs. And whenever it died, it fell at my feet like this close. So it was definitely a pucker factor going on. Let's check the rest of these islands real quick. So it was actually pretty exciting. I don't know if you guys took the time to watch during the couple streams I did for Halloween with the werewolves. Boy, I really wish they would bring out some more dangerous game. Yes, if the moose charge, they can kill you, and if you don't have any first aid kits, then you respawn back at the hunting lodge, which kind of sucks. I mean, I've got first aid kits with me, but animals that will kill you or charge at you will be bears, hogs, moose. I believe the water buffalo and banteng will as well. But there's only a handful of the many creatures that you can hunt that will actually charge you and kill you. Werewolves will actively hunt you. So while you're sitting there tracking them, they're tracking you. And whenever they did it, the map was they applied a filter to it so it was dark. So you can see it was, I mean, dark. But you can still see where you're going, kind of. And you had decent enough visibility for about, that's 40 feet. Yeah, maybe about 100 feet of decent visibility. And with it being dark, you can hear the wolves howling in the distance and the spooky sounds, and it just built a really good spooky environment. And no, I wasn't like really petrified scared, but it was one of those things where it had me on the edge of my seat. I don't get excited over most video games to the point where, oh my god, oh, I get all tense and everything else in it, but that one got my juices flowing, bro. I'm gonna tell you, it was one of those things where get the hell out of my way, dog. Um, I really, it got tense a couple times where out there hunting those werewolves, and you know, all of a sudden you hear this weird sound, this weird guttural sound that they make whenever they do their call, and it's like you freeze, like, oh shit, where is it? You know, if we're looking at the stand over here, if that's where it called from, you could be going this way and hear it. It's like you can't help but turn that direction, and you're out there specifically to hunt them, so you have to go towards them, and you start getting closer. Um, yeah, they're coming towards you while you're trying to go towards them, and then when they get to a certain point, they'll do their charge. Dog. Oh, it's a rock this time. So it's like they do their charge, and if you don't hit them quick enough, if you're not quick enough on the gun, and there's only weapons you could use are the Wolfsbane 308 pistol and the Wolfsbane crossbow pistol, and you had to use silver bullets or the silver crossbow bolts. And yes, they're premium content. You have to buy them separately, but you could buy them with GM. You don't have to use real money if you don't want to. But yeah, I went ahead and paid some real bucks and got both of them. Crossbow I wasn't really a fan of because he just lacked the knockdown power. The 308 seemed to do a little bit better. Had a couple one-shot kills on the werewolves, but yeah, if you don't make a brain shot, a perfect brain shot while they're charging at you, they're going to either continue towards you and knock you over and kill you, or they're going to turn and run. But at least they left a blood trail, and if you've got a scent dog, it'll help a little bit. Even though the little red domes pop up. I saw it stomp there and got worried. I don't know if you can see that right. Little red dome-shaped thing that pops up right there. That's one that I have not ID'd. And once I ID it, it'll be a solid shaded dome. But you can see the blood splatter on the ground and follow the blood trail as well. Yeah. So with all the spooky environment, the sounds, the noise, the fact that you might get killed and might run out of frickin' first aid kits, and yeah, I really, really enjoyed it. And it just left the taste in my mouth for that kind of hunts. Yeah, these are okay. This game is absolutely just a great game whenever I'm relaxed and not wanting to go out there and just get into a heavy game where I'm running and shooting or heavy strategic planning and this and that. Just nice. It's nice to have a game that you can relax playing. And there's been times where, myself and Eagle would start a hunt, and what are you huffing for? But I don't need my black powder rifle. Let's head back over here to the tent. The doe? Yeah. Right back where we just came from. We'll start a hunt, and we'll hunt for a little bit, and like, hey, I'll be right back. I gotta go take care of something, or go get, something to eat, or I'm gonna get a drink, go to the bathroom, whatever, just back and forth. And it's one of those things where normally you get in here, you might hunt for about an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, depending on the person. Well, we've had those hunts stay up so long that, both, he's got 2 kids, so we're running back and forth, taking care of the kids, or, doing something for the wife, or whatever. Awesome wife. Gotta love her. She loves guns just about as much as he does. Real guns. So, God, I love a woman that loves to shoot. And she's cute too, so, you know, more power to him. And she can put up with him. Oh, damn it. Water is not that frickin' deep. Let me walk there. You're not gonna let me do it, are you? You make me walk around. That's one downfall. The water depth is an issue at times. You gonna let me walk through here? Thank you. Yeah, I know that whenever he came up, before the kids came along, they stopped by one time on their way to and fro on vacation, and we went to the range, and yeah, they both had a ball. But yeah, it's just a good, relaxing game. We've had, you know, at a certain point, the game will actually, instead of just coming to an end at the end of the day, it just respawns you back at the lodge, like you've ended your hunt and restarted again. And we've had that happen a couple times. Because we're hunting and going back and forth. And, let's walk over here and do some goose hunting. Okay. Well, let's walk over here and let's kill some hogs. All right, cool. You know, just back and forth all over the frickin' map. Walking 10 and 12 kilometers and, you know, just relaxing, having a good time. I swear that bush right there, which is all over this frickin' map, looks just like the one from Unreal Engine 4 in the starter content. Leave it to me to spot crap like that. No, thought I saw something. Alright, so let's swap out the black powder rifle for... No, there. Snakebite. I don't need tracer arrows. Grab the compound bow. Arrows. I need to keep that because I need to kill the black bears with that. Change pistol if I want to. Secure the 10 mil with a red dot scope. Grab a couple more arrows. Compound. There we go. Love hunting with the 1911, even though it is a 10 millimeter, which is a good cartridge, by the way. I'd probably hunt with a 460 Roland, but 10 mil's good. See people take elk with a freaking 10 millimeter handgun. Right, I have seen bear along this river here, so I'll go ahead and get across. So one good thing about it is if I'm hosting a hunt and somebody else wants to join and they want help with a mission, say you need to harvest 3 Roosevelt elk, then I've got all the calls, I've got all the cool stuff, you know, to get them in. So I can be calling them in for you. And oh, that's what I didn't get. I didn't grab the moose call. Huh, okay. Whatever. I've already killed one moose. And this one I'm sure I'll get up to him plenty enough time to get a shot. But what do I use? 300 or the bow? I think I'll use the bow. In case there is any bear nearby, I should be able to take the moose with a good clean shot. Hopefully. I should have grabbed my frickin' moose call. I knew there was something else that I needed, and just stared blankly at the screen. But yeah, like whenever Eagle was doing his some of his elk missions, yes, my tent's right there. I could just trot back over and get the moose call, but I'm more interested in trying to get the black bear right now. So I took him to a spot that I know that's really good on elk. He should be right there on the top of that hill. I am going to go back and get the moose call. Whatever. I'm this close, I might as well. So, yeah, I went out there and I just took some oh shit weapons, like the 454 revolver, or Mosin Nagant, or the Enfield rifle, or one of the military rifles. And just in case something else popped up, and I also carried my bow with me. And for other animals that weren't for elk. And since I'm hosting the game, whenever he gets all the elk that he needs for his mission, then he can exit the game, reset his mission, come back in, do the next mission, exit the game, come back in, so we can keep the same hunt going, and he can keep doing his missions. If, like, right now, I've done the blacktail mission. For me to be able to get the next blacktail mission, I have to exit the game and activate the new mission, and then come back in and make a new game again. But if you're joining somebody else's hunt, you don't have to. You still have to exit the game, but you can exit my hunt and come back into my same hunt again. Pardon the sniffles. I always have a password on my hunts. Equipment. Don't need you. Got our elk, so we need the moose collar. Now, what spot did I pull it in? There we go. Unfortunately, that calls females as well. There's no elk bull call. The elk calf call, which is the wolf color, is supposed to sound like a baby elk calf, or an elk calf or whatever. One or more of the missions require you to kill female moose, or female elk rather. So you can use that call and it will call the females in. Quite handy. A lot of times if I have an empty slot, since I have all of the upgrades for inventory slots and everything else, I'll carry the frickin' owl, the turkey locator. It's like an owl call. I'll carry it just for shits and giggles. Or, you know, with Eagle, he's always having to go AFK because, you know, taking care of real life stuff. You know, I understand that. He's got a family, and family is always more important than a video game. You just don't tell my ex-wife I said that. She wouldn't believe me anyway. So, he constantly... There we go. Another one. Crap. That's two bull moose that are similar locations. They're both by the top of this hill. So yeah, we'll try to figure out the best way to get up there to get a shot. May have to skirt around the side and get a side flanking shot. But normal courtesy dictates, be right back. You know, you just hit enter, type in a message, hey, BRB. And I know you're going to go AFK for a minute. Instead, you know, of just getting up and going, stand up. It's an emergency, you got to jump up and go take care of business. I understand that. But if he doesn't say anything and just goes AFK, or if he doesn't, he's not always on voice because he don't, you know, if it's late at night and want to disturb the family and whatnot, understandable. So every time he goes AFK, he doesn't say anything. It'll, after a few minutes, you'll see by their body, their name, and then it'll show AFK. So if he's close by, I'll walk over to him, and then we're doing the map with the hogs, the Canadian geese, and the red deer. We were in the goose blind, and he just kept going AFK, doing something. And, you know, not mad that he was doing something, but every time he'd do it, I'd stand right next to him and blow the frickin' red deer call, which sounds like a pissed off moose. Speaking of moose, this should be right over this hill. Shit, I'm fully standing up, walking, making all kind of noise. I blame you guys for not telling me. Worried about picking up calls right now, or tracks. So I imagine that would be annoying as hell if someone you're sitting there trying to be perfectly quiet and you're waiting for an animal to approach and all of a sudden you hear that sound in your freaking eardrums. The hell was that? Oh, it was you, the moose. I totally did not see his big ass standing right there. I kept hearing, so I knew something was close. I'm like, I don't see anything. Frickin' bull moose that was standing right here. I mean, literally, he was right here by this mound. Didn't leave any tracks, though. We're going to hop down to this river, and if I don't see any bear by the time I get down here, then I'll go ahead and see if I can tag this moose. And going to take a break for a little bit and come back and probably do some Division 2. Because I really enjoy playing this game, especially if I need to relax. I get kind of a... No, I see the moose over there. Was doing some Unreal Engine 4 stuff. I was working with, and I see a mushroom. And it was just being problematic, and then all of a sudden it just crashed. Crashed the desktop. I mean, I was like, you know what? Done with you. I are done with you. I'm going to see the moose right over there. Through the trees. So I'm going to go ahead and call him. Okay score. Not great. I probably will just go ahead and get into a place where I can shoot with a 300 and be done with it. Or just go ahead and do like I said, stalk and use the frickin' bow. Not bad size, just a rack doesn't look that impressive. Yeah, on Division 2, I've got 2 level 30 characters, but I've got the one character that is one that I'm only leveling up during the live streams, and he's only like level 9. I need to make some progress. So I'll do a little warm-up walk, and then I'm just on the streets, then start doing some missions. Should level up faster doing the missions anyway. Quit walking away from me. Just want to kill you. Yeah, you hear me calling you. Alright, so we can get him to turn. Then I'll start setting up a shot. But he's steady walking away. I'm not going to take an away shot with a bow. Side shot, okay. Real life with a bow, yeah. Definitely want a good side shot. You want a good heart-lung shot, in other words. You want a good, ethical, clean shot. And with a bow, you want to go ahead and try to hit that hard if you can. Would you stop walking away from me? It's kind of like you don't want me to kill you. I mean, come on. You were put on this map to be tasty. Oh, you're steady walking away. Seriously. Where's my Jeep? I'm gonna run his ass over. I could kill him all day long with the frickin' 300. And all I'm gonna be able to do is a kneeling shot with the bow anyway. 200. I mean, I could probably take him. Dog, you just need to go away. Should have left you at the tent. Kill him 10 times over. Go to this rock. Not that it really matters all that much. 160. I could probably take the shot at that range. Seriously, you have got to stop walking away from me. Oh. If you keep walking away like that, I'm just going to blast your ass. Working awful hard for an animal that's not even that great. Yeah, the other night when I was streaming the Division 2, apparently the seasonal mob was still there and ended up killing on the stream the person, and they dropped the holiday Tommy gun, that gold-plated Thompson submachine gun with the drum, and well, he's walking into a tree. This is my chance. He's being stupid. At 150. Let's get a little closer. Get to this rock right there. Oh, quit being stupid. Well, a long shot. Yeah, the Thompson submachine gun that's gold plated and got all kind of cool stuff on it and everything. It's actually shooting at a slower rate of fire than the regular Thompson guns you can find in the game. There's two different main variants, and it shoots a snowball with a rock in it, according to the description. And if you get a headshot with it, it will stun the enemy. Along his heart and track. Do your job. I'm pretty sure he's down already. But doggy needs a workout. Yep. Dog's barking, so that means he's down. The shot was a little bit high from where I wanted, but I knew it was going to be good enough. If I had doggy treats, I can give the dog a treat right now and get some bonus points. I ran out. Steady barking. Shoulder blade, right lung, left lung. Yeah, see, it was like right in here where I hit. I knew it was a little bit high whenever I fired, but doable. You did a lovely job. Now shut up. Come on. No. Female. Lower score. Still going to take it since we're here. It's kind of a long shot. 600. It's right there, but I don't see it. See the rocks. And it just ID'd through the scope as being like right in here. Thank you, Overcast. Oh, there we go. Yep, behind the rocks. I don't have anything to call. So this will, no, we call that to be a chocolate, but black bear, female, weight 60 to 170. Oh yeah, come on this way. Score 12 to 17. I need 18 or higher. And survey says, Dutter now. I know that's not going to be what I needed. It's right there. So I need 18 or higher score for the mission, and I have to use that specific rifle. But yeah, beggars can't be choosers right now. Yep, that's the sunglass filter. Got it off by default now, but if you don't change it in the menu, then it automatically is on when you first start during the Halloween event. I'd forget to turn the damn thing off, and until I figured out that you can turn it off in the menu instead of, and it would just be off by default, but your character still is wearing the sunglasses for looks. Like, holy crap, it's dark. I'm like, oh. It's like, holy crap, it's really, really dark in this freaking map. And then I hit the button and it's like, oh, okay. Stupid. So, yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll pick up the spare. And this is another thing about this game is, I know, like games like in Minecraft, well, I just want to get a little bit more, or one more diamond, or a little bit more coal, or a little bit more whatever, and then I'll quit. And this game, it's okay. Well, I see that moose there. I'm ready to quit, but I'll go ahead and I'll take that moose. Then I'll quit, and then I shoot the moose, track it down, pick it up, and then there's the bear. Okay, well, I'll kill this bear and then I'll quit. It's like that, and it just that one more kill, or like right now I'll come over here and pick up this, and I'll probably see another bear right off the distance. I have to put some like blinders on and not look. Left front leg, left lung, and heart. I'd say that's a pretty good shot. That's considered to be a blonde. I would call that a chocolate, if you ask me, but nobody asks me, so whatever. Another bar? Another bear? Is there? Nope. Okay. Alright, we're going to take a break for a little bit, and I think whenever I come back, I am going to go ahead and... So let's look at the exit screen real quick. Let's look at the overall points. So what I'll do is I'll close the game down, I'll change the scene over, and you'll be able to see what I'm talking about there on the screen. So bear with me. So once you quit the game, you get the view hunt statistics, and it will show you, it's my hunter rank and hunter score and rank. But bear 14.7 points, 100 points, 140, 14. So that was 14.7, and this was 14.4. Not bad. You can choose a taxidermize or taxidermy and put things in your hunting lodge. Um, but up here, missions. Yeah, I've got 52 active missions here. Um, so if I harvest a black-tailed deer from Tower 7, and then I got to do another one from Tower 17 in the same hunt. And then I get 1,000 GM. So, yeah, that's good. I'll come back to that later. But I've already done all the whitetail, turkey, mule deer, Roosevelt elk, feral hog. I've done a bunch of them. Screw your cookies. I don't care about your cookies. I like cookies, but not website cookies. You still see, I got a bunch of them left to do here. Grizzly bear, I've only done 2. None of the gray wolf. None of the bobcat missions. So I still got a lot more missions to do. But let's just look at feral hog. The first one, all you have to do is find tracks, 3 different tracks. Second mission, harvest one from less than 45 meters. And then you get 200 GM. Cool. Harvest 2 in different locations. But as you keep going down the list here, God save the Queen. 3,600 GM. So that's pretty good. So you got 3,600 GM. You look at the store, and it's worth looking at in the store. Going to bundles and sales that might be up here, because these will actually save you a little bit of money. Target markers. Now I've got this. So I've got the field targets. I've got a range set up, because if you set out a shooting mat, you can actually get into the shooting mat and shoot with infinite ammo while you're out there on a map, and set up your own custom shooting range that won't go against your normal ammo count. Hunting blinds, camo sets. So there's usually some good stuff in here that is worthwhile getting. Now these are all with EM, and that's the premium currency, which I'm down to 235. But weapons wise, that's a special one. Like if you want the AR-15, then you can spend 550 of the premium currency, or 9,350 of the GM. So you have the option back and forth. And this kind of shows you, see, you own one. So got that one. Still thinking about getting one of the 405s. Now there's fancy versions and then there's normal versions. Get whatever you like. The 30 over and under, I mean, there's one here, but I've got this one. I'm sorry, that's a different caliber. But yeah, I've got that 9.3 by 74R versus that one. But you can look at the price tag. Get asked, what's the best gun to buy? Well, what should I buy first? What should I get first? Weapons worse. You start off with the 243 bolt action. I think now it's actually the carbon fiber version. We got the wood version whenever I first started. You see, I got 5. It looks similar to that, but let's see if I can find it. The best first rifle to get, if you like hunting with the rifles, the best first rifle that's going to be your most universal for everything is going to be the 9.3 by 74R. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think it's a 9.3 by 74R. When you click on it and you look, it'll tell you what scopes you can use, and I have both of those. But it'll also tell you what animals you can ethically harvest. And pretty much you can harvest everything in here except for birds, buffaloes, puppies, and kitties. So, wild hogs, deer, water buffalo, Sitka deer, Rusa deer, elk, all the way down to little roe deer. Really good universal rifle that will kill pretty much everything ethically in the game, except for, like I said, foxes, which I said puppies and kitties. So it'd be foxes, um, bobcats, coyotes. Oh, you can use coyotes. Excuse me. Um, fox, ducks, geese, bobcats, rabbits. Logical stuff. But pretty much every quadruped in the game except for puppies and kitties. So that would be my first best suggestion. And it has decent iron sights. Scope wise, I like this one. Is my favorite for that rifle. Because if you look at that particular scope, it's a 5.5 to 22 by. It's 7650 GM. But as you can see, it works on a lot of different guns. So once you've got it, you can use it on a bunch of different weapons. If you're going to use a bow, a lot of people have found out that the best, and it's almost like cheating, but entirely up to you. 10,020 is about average, or 10,200 for the price, but you can get cable backed, you can get recurves, compound bows, crossbows. I like the snake bite. As you can see, I've got the Parker Python as well. 10-point fusion. I've got the original compound bow snake bite. It's got one pin. It's dead on at 100 feet. So it's like, what, 31 meters, 32 meters, something like that. But I know that pin's going to be dead on at that distance, and I have no problem. Because if you look at it, you can kill everything. Everything except for werewolves. You can kill birds with it. You can kill buffalo with it. I've killed buffalo or bison with this bow. You can get the compound tracers and the Cupid arrows, which are tracer arrows. You can see the red light as it's flying through the air. And it'd be nice if you could recover your arrows, but no biggie. But if you really wanted something that takes a little bit of skill to get used to at first, you got to get closer to your animals, do a lot of calling, scent reduction, things like that. But the bow is usable on everything in game except for a werewolf. And a werewolf, the only thing you can do is the Wolfsbane crossbow pistol or the Wolfsbane 308 handgun. There is more than one 308 handgun. And you have to use silver bullets with it. But once you own it, you can use the regular bullets in it and you use 308. You use it to hunt with. I've got both of these scopes, but I found that this scope right there was my favorite for the werewolves. But if you look at weapons and handguns, I don't have the fancy 45 Colt, but I do have 10 mil, 45 Colt, 454, 22. I don't have the 308 Highwayman, but I have the 308 Rival. So I already had a 308 handgun, but could not use it for the Halloween event. I had to buy that other one. So the only pistols I don't have is the fancy 44 mag, the fancy 357, that 308, and that 45 Colt. Shotguns. 10 gauge sounds like it's going to be a little bit of fun. Haven't needed it. 16 gauge side by side is nice. I don't have it yet, but this is probably my next shotgun that I get is a 20 gauge semi-automatic. But I don't know how I ended up with two of those single shot shotguns, but I love that side by side, and I love the standard pump. But I've also got the primal. At one point, you couldn't buy the shotgun. The only way you could get it is as a special event, where if you had the Hunter Primal and you bought it at a certain time, you got the shotgun, which is that shotgun right there from that game, to use in the Hunter Classic. So I'm starting to use it a little bit more now. Muzzleloaders, I've got both. I don't have the muzzleloader pistol yet. Haven't really needed it, but advanced firearms, the only one I've got is the Scout. 2 different colors essentially, and one's more expensive. I don't know why, but I will be getting the drilling eventually. My brother uses it and he loves it because you've got 16 gauge shotgun, which I grew up using 16 gauge and love it. But it's a double barrel side by side 16 gauge shotgun, but it has a third barrel, which is 9.3 by 74R, which means that that one gun can be used on everything simply by changing ammo, or you press down the middle mouse button and it changes from the shotgun to the rifle. So if you're out there shooting ducks and a bear walks up, you can hit the middle mouse button. Now you're using the 9.3 by 74R. Bam, shoot the bear, you shoot the grizzly, and you're good to go. Or you can go out there with a shotgun only. Shotguns. This noob starter shotgun here. If you look, Ibex, you can use buckshot or slugs. So pretty much everything in here except for bison and banteng, which are really, really big animals. Almost every animal in here, black bear, deer, birds, whatever, you can use that shotgun for. So you could go out with just that one gun and have all 3 types of shells with you. And depending on what you're aiming at, you can change your ammo to suit. You can kill rabbits with the birdshot. You can kill a goose with the birdshot. But then change out to buckshot or slugs and kill a coyote or a Dall sheep or a grizzly bear, whatever. God, I couldn't imagine trying to kill a polar bear with that shotgun. But so that's the shotgun you get started with, and you get started with 243. Scroll all the way down to the bottom, and 243 is only ethical on like ibex, fox, bighorn sheep, black-tailed deer, white-tailed deer, mule deer, bobcat, coyote, Dall sheep, lynx, feral goats, gray wolf, mule deer, red fox, kangaroo, roe deer, rusa, sitka, and whitetails. So those are the only ones that you can ethically kill with that particular rifle. So between the 2, you can kill everything. Once you get started, you won't be handicapped. Well, you will be handicapped by having inferior weapons, but first thing I would do is get a good scope for it. 2 to 10 by 5100 GM. So it won't take you long to be able to get scope for that rifle, or just save up and actually get that other rifle and get a good scope for it. I've used the 9.3 by 74R on quite a few things. I've used it with no scope, and I've used it with both scopes to kill everything in the game. Alright, so get ready to get out of here. So if you want to hunt together, let me know in Discord. If you want to hunt together during a stream, let me know. I'm either going to stick to doing game streaming on Wednesdays, game development on Mondays and Fridays. So it'll be a Monday, Wednesday, and Friday streams with whatever streams kind of thrown in between, but minimal of 3 streams per week. But if you want to talk about maybe changing the order up, you guys got to let me know. But if you want to hunt with me, let me know. We'll set up a couple practice hunts, get you going, get your feet wet. And then if you want to join in and be live on a live stream with me, hearing your voice being broadcast over the live stream, that kind of stuff, then let me know. Be glad to interview some potential hunters. So I'm going to go ahead and get geared up and get ready to start doing some Division 2. I'll take a break for a little bit, and we'll see you guys later.